to Manifest on Purpose. My name is Kimberly Williams. I am a mindset consultant specializing in manifestation. I help you align your mindset with the things that you desire in your life to help you manifest in your life. So what are you waiting for? Come on, let's go. Let's manifest on purpose. Hello, and happy Monday. Are you ready for the lunar eclipse in Scorpio? Because it is an eclipse, I wanted to have the meditation and report on the day of. So today's conversation is going to be replacing the normal Monday conversations, but I'll pick up on Wednesday with where we left off on the shadow series. If you're interested in the shadow and how you can transform through your shadow, make sure that you catch that series. I started last Monday and I'll be continuing till next Friday. Welcome to the Manifest on Purpose Mindset Show. I am your host, Kimberly Williams, and I help you align your mindset with the things you really want in your life so that you can create or manifest the best version of yourself. Today, I want to show gratitude on a larger level. This makes the 174th conversation for the Manifest on Purpose Mindset Show. The show has been going for over a year. Thanks to you and your support, I've been able to get my message of hope and healing in over 26 countries in the world. That's a lot to be grateful for. What you may not know is that we all come together for a specific purpose. It's no mistake that I'm in your life, and it's no mistake that you're in mine. You know me, and you know that I'm all about whatever you put out into the universe, it comes back to you. What I have been putting out is a message of hope and inspiration, pushing you to grow. And at the same time, I've been receiving the same from you. It's reciprocal. There may be times where I'm feeling discouraged myself and I don't want to do anything. But because I know that you will be waiting for this next message that I have to give, I have to do it anyway. It's a part of my purpose. And thank you for being a part of that purpose. And share this with as many of your friends and family as you can so that they can also be a part of the purpose of the Manifest on Purpose Mindset community. Okay, now that's enough of the mushy talk. I'm going to move forward with today's report. And I think I want to add a little bit to this report once I'm done with it. It's about the lunar eclipse in Scorpio. Starts on May the 16th at 1:14 a.m. The upcoming Scorpio full moon lunar eclipse has us knee deep in eclipse season. This one is particularly intense, with the moon in the sign of her fall and the eclipse itself being at a degree very close to the demon star Algol. Is there a way out of this madness? We talked about this when we talked about the Mercury retrograde. Happening close to midnight and being a total eclipse, the only way out is through. Avoiding, escaping, or burying our heads in the sand simply won't serve our highest evolution. It could be tempting to run and hide, seeing as the ancient traditional ruler of Scorpio, Mars, is locked into a very close conjunction with misty and evasive Neptune. But perhaps we could use this to our advantage. Perhaps we could look at ways in which we can heal, forgive, and find deep compassion for all that we and others are going through at this time. Singing, dancing, praying, meditating, and dreaming. These are all useful pastimes to utilize during this brief period of darkness. Eclipses themselves generally have a heavy feel. This is because the light from the sun, symbolizing consciousness, is being quite literally blocked out. Thus, we are plunged into our subconscious, making it very easy for very old traumas and hurts to resurface. This process indicates that what we have not yet healed, or maybe even what we still carry through our genes, our lineage, our soul's karma, is often a theme during eclipses. So it can be extremely useful if we observe with curiosity what arises instead of being in a place of judgment. Practically speaking, this eclipse is linked to Saturn in a tight square. This indicates limitations, restrictions, and responsibilities, perhaps to do with our relationships, values, or even our material situations. There's a release to be had, but we need to look carefully at the fears and insecurities holding us back before we feel ready to let go. This could also be a time of tightening the reins, so to speak. A time where we simply can't indulge ourselves and throw caution to the wind. Saturn is putting in a very hard no, and sometimes we simply have to accept what cannot be. This brings growth, maturity, and understanding that we can't always have what we want. Another aspect to notice at this eclipse is the proximity of Uranus. Although he's about 10 degrees away from the sun and the moon, he still has an important effect. Uranus is about freeing ourselves of said limitations, being the planet of rebellion, liberation, and unexpected change. Thus, there is a way out of Saturn's noose, but it might not fully be in our control, which could be hard to accept. It's really only in the sacred process of surrender and trusting the unknown that we can find sweet release. A final word on this lunar eclipse is that we may collectively be more tired and exhausted than usual. Eclipse can be draining, and this one asks that we find a source of water, whether it's an ocean or simply a long bath or shower, to cleanse ourselves and find calm. This can help us be ready for the accelerated changes and endings that lunar eclipse so often brings. Thank you for that astro matrix. When I look at this, I like to think about Scorpio. Just thinking about the fact that this is a lunar eclipse and it's also in Scorpio, this screams transformation from within to me. We've been doing a lot of talking about that on the show recently. We're in a series of the shadow, and that's what we've been talking about, things that are hidden deep down inside and transforming those things. That's what this eclipse is all about. It's about transformation. So this is a time for you to go in deep and evaluate what's going on within you so that you'll know what to transform in your life. It's a time for deep healing. Go within and find those things that you were not able to heal before. And this is the perfect time to look at those and heal those and transform those things. So really what you should be doing during this eclipse is really focusing on going within. And focus on having fun. You heard what it says: singing, dancing, praying, meditating, dreaming. All of these things are things that you can do that'll help bring you through this eclipse. If there are things that you've been holding on to and you know that it's causing a problem, or things that you've been holding on to that just don't serve any purpose in your life, it's time to let those things go. What this eclipse is really telling you is that it's time for you to let go of the things that are not serving you, because something is opening up to come into your life. If you don't let these things go, then you'll be blocking whatever is to come to you. So it's getting rid of what is not serving you, or transforming what is not serving you, so that you can move on for your greater good, thus becoming the best version of yourself. In today's meditation, I want you to focus on that. Focus on the areas in your life that you would like to transform through this eclipse. Think about those things and think of ways that you can transform it. And don't just meditate on it. Once you're finished meditating on it, it's time for you to go to work. It's time for you to start implementing those transformations in your life, implementing those changes so that you can grow. So let's go ahead and get started with the meditation. If you are driving or operating heavy machinery or equipment, this is not the time to meditate now. You can download this and save it for later. If you are not driving and you're able to meditate, go to your sacred space. Find that space that is comfortable for you, one that is distraction free, one in which you can relax and focus on your breathing. Enjoy your meditation.